Steering feel is not limit handling. What that means by definition is the limit of grip. At that point, the tire is no longer adhered to the surface of the road, therefore can provide no steering feel. What steering feel is sub-limit handling. I enjoy driving cars at this pace, and that's why I love steering feel. I've been talking about steering feel a lot. It feels like I've dedicated my entire YouTube channel to it, but I've never really done a video about what is steering feel. I'm going to tell you why you should listen to me in particular. I'm going to tell you what steering feel is, what it is not. The key point that seems to be very debated at the moment, which is what affects steering feel. In this section, I'm going to tell you how different types of steering racks, hydraulic, electric, and manual, operate differently, and how it is that the power steer racks are not really affected by tires, suspension, or almost anything else. But you gotta wait until the end of the video for that. But very first of all, why should you listen to me? There seems to be this misconception because I used to make videos that were very entry level. That's because I always wanted to make car videos to reach the biggest audience possible. You have to make things digestible and easy to understand. So people seem to have this idea that I have like a surface level understanding about cars. Just because I make videos on simple topics doesn't mean I am simple. But more importantly than any of that, I am the only person talking about this. People say things like, oh, just because you're interested in a topic doesn't mean you're the expert in that topic. My guy, nobody has tested as many cars with a focus on steering feel as I have. I doubt the manufacturers are doing the shit that I'm doing. Nobody else has invented wording to describe steering feel: directness, weighting, texture. Those three simple words that I came up with categorize and differentiate different elements of steering feel. So that's why me. Secondly, what the fuck is steering feel? Steering feel is what you feel in your hands when you're driving. How quick the steering responds, how heavy it is to turn, how much information is passed from the tire to the steering wheel. Okay, so practically, what does all of this actually mean? Well, the beautiful thing about the vocabulary that I invented is that it breaks down all the different elements of steering feel. Let me explain directness first. How responsive is the steering? Do you have to crank the wheel a lot to turn? Or do you just move it a little bit? How much slop is there in the dead ahead? If I turn just a little bit, does that affect my line? This is probably the part that's easiest to understand. The part of it that's probably the least subjective. You can visually see how much wheel turning you need to get around corners. Let's understand weighting, because I think it's probably the most misunderstood element. When I'm coming to a corner, the more I turn, the heavier the steering should get. It's that simple. The harder I turn, the heavier the steering should get. I think the weighting is the most misunderstood element of steering feel, because the problem we have is almost every car is power steering. When you turn, there is a self-centering force. That force is counteracted by the rack. Power steering is trying to make steering lighter, which means it's fundamentally working against those forces. So the really good steering racks that actually transmit that information are very rare. There's also another element to the weighting, which is that weighting is not consistent at all speeds. If you drive a car at 30 to 40 miles an hour, the weighting of the steering is going to be very different to up here at 60, 70. This NC, the steering gets lighter the faster you go. Some modern cars, especially electric racks, are designed to be heavier the faster you go. It means they're just working against physics even more, which makes them even more numb. So I do think weighting is quite complicated, but the important thing is that any car with good steering should weigh up in corners. There should be a distinctive additional weight the harder you steer. The more work the tires are doing, the heavier the steering should get. I think that's not debatable, really. That just is how steering should feel. The harder you turn, the more you load the rack up, the heavier it should get. And what about texture? I've got a great example. There you go. See that? The steering wheel is reacting and moving. That is elite texture. That is the steering actually being connected to the fucking wheels. There's a lot of different elements to texture, and it can be the hardest thing to describe for me. The biggest and most obvious one is the feel of the road. You know, you're going over bumps, you're going through different road surfaces. Some tarmac is a bit smoother, some tarmac is a bit rougher. And you can feel that in the steering wheel if you have at least some texture. This will also let you feel the conditions. If it's a wet day or a dry day, as long as you've got some texture, you will feel the difference in the steering. But then the texture is also the feedback that you get from the tire. And also when you lean on the tire, how it's reacting mid-corner. In cars like this with fantastic texture, it literally feels like your hands and your brain are connected directly to the tire. If you drive a little faster, you can start to feel when the tire starts to get unhappy. It just communicates things you otherwise weren't aware the car could even tell you. I also often bundle in weird additional flavors that some cars will give you. The most common one being, some cars, as you lean on the tire, you can really feel the flex in the sidewall of the tire. You can feel the more you lean, that tire kind of bends, and you can feel that in the steering. What is it not? This is really important because people always confuse steering feel and other elements of the car that have nothing to do with steering feel. How the car's chassis responds is not steering feel. How oversteery the car is not steering feel. To an extent, even how understeery the front axle is not steering feel. How stiff the shell is not steering feel. How stiff the suspension is not steering feel. How much body roll there is not steering feel. Steering feel is specifically what you feel in your hands. That's why people say when you understeer, the steering goes light. Well, yeah, the tire's no longer connected to the fucking ground. The characteristics of how the car responds at the limit, when the front end understeers or the rear end oversteers, that is very determined by tires. Better tires will increase that limit. Stiffer tires will provide more communication at that limit through the chassis, because it's the chassis that communicates when the tires lose grip. You feel it underneath you. You don't feel it so much in your hand. And that's why I love steering feel. Really good steering makes cars enjoyable to drive below the limit. But once you're there, once you're at the limit, the chassis takes over. Physics takes over. It's no longer about the steering. It's no longer about your hands. It's about your arse. I think that point there is the most misunderstood part of steering feel. Steering feel has nothing to do with limit handling, and as a result has very little to do with tires. And importantly, what affects it? This seems to be the hottest debate at the moment because I have some big ideas about the fact that tires, suspension, and a lot of other stuff just doesn't affect steering feel. I've had so many sets of tires on this car. I've had 3 different sets of suspension on this car. I've driven countless cars at this point. I can tell you it doesn't really change the steering feel. And I'll show you the theory of why. This is a manual steering rack. You have a steering wheel. You turn the steering wheel, it turns a shaft, and it moves the rack. The tires turn as you turn the wheel. It's all connected together. So if there's feedback in these wheels moving any way, you will feel that feedback in the steering wheel. As you turn, these tires will build up a self-centering force that wants them to snap back to straight because of pneumatic trail and a few other things. You will feel weight in the steering. You have to keep adding force to resist the snap back to center. This is perfect. It's beautiful. It's how it should work. Now let me show you the problem with power steering. This is a hydraulic power steering rack. The difference is, rather than just turning the rack, it's moving this center divider. And on either side of this, there is a fluid. And depending on which way you're trying to move this center divider, if you're trying to move it this way, the hydraulic fluid on this side will be pressurized to help it move. It's actually a really simple system. Completely mechanical. This is still significantly worse than this for one simple reason. This is kind of like a spring. You're turning this way, the wheels are pointed this way. There is a self-centering force in these wheels to snap back to straight, but that force, all it's doing is compressing this fluid. It's not directly moving the rack, so it's not making it to the steering. And this is hydraulic racks, which people do say are better. And I agree, in general, hydraulic racks have more feel than electric racks, which we're going to get onto next. But do you see why changing the compound of tyre does not fix this problem? You still have a filter here that is taking away the feel. An electric rack is literally just a manual rack. Over here, there's a little motor. Sometimes it can be on the shaft itself. Sometimes it can be down by the rack. They all work in the same way. It senses which way you're turning the steering wheel, and then it just turns the gear to help the rack move one way or the other. Do you guys see the problem? If I'm turning this way, therefore the wheels are turning this way, the electric motor putting pressure on the rack. If the wheel has a self-centering force, that force is never going to make its way back up to the steering wheel because the electric motor is working against it. And this is why I always complain about electric steering being disconnected. The only electric racks that feel good are when manufacturers put the effort to fake the feedback. Because you can't get the feedback for real. The electric rack is working against what the tyre wants to do. There's not a hope in hell you could change the tyres in this scenario and feel a difference. It's not possible. This is completely filtering everything. My name is Mick. I drive cars. Peace.